How cute are these elf-inspired earrings? All you need are some wire, some crystals, and you can make these yourself. Hey there, I'm Amrita from Atria Jewelry and welcome. Let's make a pair of elf earrings. Materials you will need for each earring in a pair: 3 inches of 20 gauge copper wire, a ear wire, a fine head pin, and I'm using a bald head pin that I made, but you can buy a bunch online too, a brass spacer bead, and then if you have crystal spacer bead in red or another color, you can use that as well. A spacer bead with diamonds in them and white stones in them, a 4 mm bicone bead, a 3 mm bicone bead, a 3 mm in red, a 4 mm bicone green bead, a 3 mm bicone red bead, a 3 mm red roundel, a 6 mm green crystal, and then a 4 mm white crystal. Now, if you have beads slightly different sizes, that's fine. Just get 2 of each for a pair of earrings so that they match up. But basically you want a large bead for the body in green, a smaller bead for the face in white or beige, and then you want red pants or shoes. I think those are red shoes. A green hat, and then a red dangle, and then some bling in the middle between those different elements. Tools you will need: a ruler, a flush cutter, a bent nose or chain nose pliers, needle nose or chain nose pliers, so you need 2 pairs of pliers, and then a round nose or a 6-step bail making plier. I like the 6-step looping pliers because then my loops are more consistent. So this is what I'm going to be using today. Now, if you have a head pin, which is 3 inches long, you can use that too. I'm going to show you how to make a simple piece of wire into a head pin. You're going to take your pliers, and I'm using my needle nose pliers here, and I'm just going to bend up the end just a little bit and then squeeze that close. So that's going to act as a stopper for the crystals, and there I have a simple head pin. And then all we have to do is string on the beads in that pattern to make the little elf. So I'm going to put in the red bicone crystal first, then the larger green bead, then for the collar, this studded spacer bead, then this white clear crystal, and then the flower brass spacer bead. And you could use silver ones too. I had gold tone ones, so that's what I'm using here today. And then I'm going to put on the green spacer bead for the hat. And there you have the body of the elf made. Now all I'm going to do is make a loop on the top, and then I'll show you how to attach the little red roundel. So to do this, you're going to take your needle nose pliers and bend your wire 90 degrees over to one end, and this will give you a little bit of space to make the wraps. And then I'm going to use the smallest step on my looping pliers to make that loop, and then hold that loop down and wrap 2 to 3 times, and then use your flush cutters to cut that wire off. And be gentle because you have these crystals, you don't want to damage them while you're doing this, but tuck in that edge. Now to attach this dangle, I'm going to slide the roundel onto the headpin. This is the thin balled headpin. And I'm just going to make a loop, but not close the loop off yet because we need to attach it to this wrapped loop. I'm going to slide the elf wrapped loop onto that. And then hold that down and wrap this 3 to 5 times. And then again, snip that wire off. Every time you snip off wire, make sure to tuck in the end. And then I'm going to attach the ear wire. So I like to make my earrings a mirror image of each one so that you can wear it on any ear and it'll look like it is a mirror image. And so because I have the crystal on the left side of this one, I'm going to move the crystal on the right side of that and then attach the ear wire and close that out. Now that step is totally optional. I just think it gives it a more finished look, so I like to do that with all of my pieces. And there you have a cute pair of elf-inspired earrings. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.